Ni hao, wo jiao rema, and welcome to my art space. We're now here in Binondo, Chinatown to celebrate the Chinese New Year, and we're going to celebrate it in an artsy way. So come and join me as we do plein air and urban sketching with the Outdoor Archivists and the Urban Sketchers Manila. Plein air activity and urban sketching is actually a collaboration between the Outdoor Archivists, the group that I'm joining with, and the Urban Sketchers Manila. And this is done in partnership with the Chinatown Museum. We met here at Lucky Chinatown Mall in Binondo. Actually, this very idea was birthed by the Chinatown Museum because they wanted to promote the Chinese-Filipino culture through arts. I've talked to Chinatown Museum's Miss Danny, and she explained why did they make this initiative, which is just in time for the Chinese New Year.
Why not we bring back again, let's revitalize the art here in Binondo. Although art is already established here naman, we have Escolta area, diba? So, but here in Binondo and showcasing the Filipino-Chinese culture, medyo hindi pa ganon. This event is titled a sketch walk, or a sketch rather, for a new year. We are celebrating the heritage and culture of Filipino-Chinese community through the mediums of art. But in this case, we have only sketching and watercolor painting session.
Ito yung natapos kong artwork. Alam nyo ba na yung ginawa ko to, sobrang nagmamadali ako. Kasi there's only limited time. Tulad nga ng sinasabi ko before, ang challenge ng plein air is yung time constraint. And today, nagsimula yung activity officially like 10 a.m. and kailangan we have to assemble like 12 p.m. So, you only got a 2-hour window. And actually, hindi basta 2-hour window lang. It's even shorter than 2 hours. So, the challenge doon is kailangan tapusin to. When I made that artwork, I chose the scene overlooking the fortune tree. Or I think that's called the money tree in Chinese. Yung pink money tree. Although that's artificial, no? Dalawa yung dinala ko medium. Oil pastels and soft pastel. First, I opted for oil pastel kasi inisip ko, it would not be messy. Pero somehow, I still felt comfortable with soft pastels. And alam niyo naman na, I've lately fallen in love with soft pastels, diba? Trinay kong tandaan yung mga tinuro sa akin before, yung kailangan i-lighten yung background and then mas i-enhance yung foreground para makita yung difference ng distance. And ma-emphasize na foreground itong subject na to, na ito kasi malapit. Hindi mahirap siyang gawin, lalo na pag nag-mix ng colors, hirap pa rin ako talaga. Pero anyway, sinabi ng curator, si Miss Danny, na in-encourage na kami lahat to leave our artworks for the museum to see. Actually, yung ginawa ko tong in the foreground, background, and inuna ko yung background, inuna ko yung foreground. Hindi ko masyado in-emphasize yung background. Somehow medyo in-emphasize ko yung money tree and also yung mga bubong ng mga tindahan dun sa yung mga green na bubong, mga tindahan or mga stalls dun sa mall. Hirap pa rin. Soft pastels, grabe. Tapos, nahirapan din ako maglagay ng mga lanterns. Sarap. Lahat naman mahirap sa akin, di ba? Wala nang madali sa akin. It's fun to go back to soft pastels from time to time. And somehow, for some reason, I stick to pastels talaga. Hopefully next time, when we have another plein air, I do watercolor. So, hopefully. Pero anyway, nag-enjoy ako. Hindi ako masasabing satisfied ako sa result ng work. Pero siguro parang it's okay. Colorful siya. Hindi ko pa siya na-dumb down. Yung gusto kong gawin yung medyo i-dumb down yung yung color Pero anyway, I'm going to leave this artwork in this museum. Sabi ni Miss Danny, ito yung ticket namin to go back dito sa Chinatown Museum na libre. Pero ako, ang purpose ko, hindi naman dahil hindi lang gusto kong bumalik ng libre dito. Pero kundi, kumbaga, it's a gift na rin for them, you know, yung artwork. So, medyo, partly kahit hindi siya yung yung talagang, yung totally satisfied na artwork ako, pero I'm kinda sad to part with it. Parang you're leaving a newfound friend. Bye. Until next time. Until I come back here in Chinatown Museum. Upon seeing the works of the other plein air artists and also the other urban sketching artists, they're really good, you know. They were fast, they were very quick. I also talked to some of them and asked them how they're able to make a number of sketches in a short span of time. Something which is always a challenge for me because as an acrylic, actually, if you've been following my channel, I'm mostly into acrylics. And I take too much time in taking care of the details of the acrylics. But in plein air, as I've said a while ago, you have to make your paintings as fast as you can because of the time constraint. What I like about this setup is that we were about to do plein air in urban sketching around the mall, whether you're in the mall, outside the mall, or just around the mall premises. So it's kind of like more peaceful, especially here. This is not the rooftop, but this is one of the top, I think this is like the third or second floor. No, not the second floor, third or fourth floor, I guess. That and the overlooking spot, the bridge, wherein you're not quite disturbed with a lot of people passing by. Unlike down there below where there are a lot of people, and good luck if you have a lot of people bumping on you. By the way, merong tradisyon ang Urban Sketchers Manila and ang TOA or yung the Outdoor Archivists. Meron silang pagkakaiba sa tradisyon. Ang tradisyon kasi ng Urban Sketchers Manila is after the session, after they do urban sketches, nilalapag nila. Yung tawag nilang lapag. They put all the artworks on the floor, which is kind of different from the setup of the TOA kasi yung ginagawa namin, we put our artworks on the easel kasi nga, we use easel when we paint, di ba? Pero sa kanila, nilalapag nila sa floor. And which I think is very cool, di ba? Parang siyang collage ng mga magagandang artworks. Pero si Sir Gerald, he also introduced what we usually do in TOA, which is to make a critique of the paintings or the works. He only gave critique to, I think, about 5 artworks. So because time constraint, we cannot critique everyone. He only had time to critique like 5 artworks. Hindi na ako nagpa-critique kasi I wanted to give time to the others, especially for if meron dun sa Urban Sketchers na gustong magpa-critique. And yeah, nagparaya ako. Wow, char. Ayun, it was very fun talaga yung plein air. Excited ako sumali sa event na ito kasi gusto ko ma-experience ang plein air sa Binondo. I haven't been in Binondo for a long time and you know, nagulat ako na meron palang museum. Kung tutuusin, interactive siya. Ang linis ng museum. Medyo na-compare ko siya dun sa mga nakikita ko nun sa Qatar. And ganun siya ka, parang it sets up with, humabol siya with the times, bago yung museum. And also even yung mall, yung Lucky Chinatown Mall. Para sa akin bago to, although sinabi niya na medyo, it has been here sometime. Pero it's new for me kasi nga, matagal na ako hindi bumabalik ng Binondo. Pero gustong-gusto kong bumalik ng Binondo, walang dahilan. At ito, may dahilan na ang mag-plein air. Wow, diba? And if you like this video, please click the like button. And if you're here in my channel for the first time, please subscribe. And also click the bell button so you'll be notified of future videos from me. And as we celebrate this Chinese New Year, I would like to say in Mandarin, 祈愿大家平安喜乐，新年快乐. And I hope to see you again in my next art space. Bye! 喜乐，喜乐，祝愿大家平安喜乐，新年快乐，祝愿大家平安，di ba kumpanya? Tulad nga si... Yeah! As we do plein air and urban sketching with the outdoor.